On our way you pass, traffic go jam. It's not torment on man, that is it. If I pass road there, we gon' make traffic easy. All up where motorcar, no able to challenge am. Where we go to
Traffic jam.
where we go sing.
Traffic jam.
Wetin go make the traffic jam police? Wetin go make the traffic jam police?
Wetin go make the traffic jam police?
Salon Broadcasting Corporation Television Channel 24 inside Makeni City. Family, good evening and welcome to the program SLRSA. When I see along the Road Safety Authority are working each na SLBC television and the radio as well every Thursday 7 to 8 o'clock night. And we working always make up this particular program meaning na Simeon Babe Roma. Remember saying at the hour this week it tell me and you waiting everything we for do at the road then how for use the road. And waiting are some of the things that we can say before doing at the road for make at least we will avoid road accidents and way with man and woman involved road traffic crash. Well, inside studio today, I don't need master sabi people wey go car for can tell me waiting are some of the things then we for see say we no go get road crash at all and not when we use the road. Well, I will start with the person on the right hand side. Good evening and welcome to the program.
Yeah, good evening to viewers, good evening to listeners.
Good evening, this person.
Well, in Superintendent Route Commander Titus Amagugat say, then at the head of station for SLRSA MAKENI.
Alright, thank you very much. In Mr. Sise, as on another area, in at the head of station SLRSA MAKENI branch. Very close to me. Good evening and welcome to the program.
Yeah, good evening, moderator. Good evening to listeners there. Bina Abubakar Kanu, Malekol Angel. Bina the district chairman for two drivers and no workers for Bangali district.
As on another area, in name na Abubakar Angel Kanu, chairman drivers union na Bombali district. Very close to good evening and welcome to the program, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Moderator, good evening and good evening to listeners down there. Me and the GPO crime traffic MAKENI division by the name of MAKENI.
Right, thank you very much. In MAKENI, we did the urban police, the traffic department as well as we say in the GPO crime. Well, thank you so I want to take me time for introduce waiting and waiting we look at today inside this particular program. Today we look at overloading, overspeeding. Then how we for do for CC, then things that are when a bad thing they will keep back on the road for CC, they will create plenty road traffic crash. We can call accident generally. Once a more, my name is Simeon Babe Roma. Now make us start with you first, the head of station. First of all, let me know what's in overspeeding. You know when they say overspeeding, now where you jump from one point to another, and overspeeding or waiting.
Well, thank you, Mr. Babe. You know, a lot of we today who drive on the roads, we want to move from one point to another as quick as possible. We want to go fast. We did in a rush, we did in a hurry at all the time. So anything you do in a rush, in a hurry, with a vehicle, that is what we call overspeeding. And overspeeding also will be determined by when you drive a vehicle above the required speed limit for a particular location. You know, the roads that will get so, they get different areas that may get different speed limits. You get areas where the speed limit and then from a village they reach so by the time they reach, they say for reduce your speed to 30 km. So anytime you run above 30 km, you overspeed, you don't overspeed. And then also you get big tunnels that is reduced to 40 km. As such, if you overspeed or you pass that kilometer, then you don't overspeed. And the general speed limit for all the highways there are 80 km per hour. So when you do above 80 km per hour, so obviously you overspeed because you don't run above the maximum speed limit where required for all the roads there in this country. And that is how we can follow about overspeeding. And also overspeeding, you able to know by how the vehicle is move, the kind of pressure where they move it around, even if you see on the vehicle, the way they see the movement of that vehicle, a lot of things around, they definitely come from conclusion this vehicle will overspeed because they see how they run with you and you will begin fear that anything can happen with this kind of vehicle for all to survive, they will can't state the way they know say this now over speed.
Alright, from all that you know explain, if maybe like a driver or maybe like a rider don't know the passenger, and when I get some certain points and we when I can see a checkpoints or get some certain things that make it only happen for when they check one, the out and the in coming. So when I get anything something like that for the detect say this person you don't want this one to cut too much.
Yes, well, normally what they can do when they reach that checkpoint, then they slow down. Well, the essence when they most times checkpoints that can be in between distances. Now for them, because whenever they reach that checkpoint, they must go for slow down. So when they slow down, until they pick up again with speed, you don't lose some distance. And that is why most of the checkpoints, because doing the checkpoint, we just go for stop. But like presently, we don't get no mechanism where for detect if person they overspeed. Like some advanced control, they also called speed guns. A speed gun or something they shoot, they fire on the vehicle. Then they read for you exactly the speedometer whether what's coming in one count. At present, we don't get a rate. Yes, I don't get an additional fortunate. And I think police chef will not get a rate. Talk to the police, then we confirm that. No, I'm sure if we get a mission from you.
Alright. Okay. Head of station, let me look at the area of maybe like passenger don't come complain to me. See, this person way drive this way, this person way drive this way, the speed is too much. When I can get any line of action.
Yes. In that case, if I like we don't drop passengers, I mean don't left drivers in many checkpoints. And I believe other passengers themselves we know about safety that overspeeding is a contributor to road accidents and death on the road. So people are conscious, you know, they caution the driver. When the driver can be turned for overspeed or they rush, then they turn for caution. If the driver fail for listening to the caution, some they be so bold when there is an checkpoint, they will alarm to the police. And when you alarm to the police, or we say we are around the alarm, that driver they will be arrested for overspeeding. And because somebody don't testify, it's a vehicle. So to use that they will charge you. Police can charge you, and we say to find you of that. Because somebody don't testify that you overspeed, and the person is inside that vehicle. As long as you testify, say you overspeed, then we can take action on that.
So how will I define the define police then and in charge? Police get for tell you how they in charge. So when you see when I define, so how will I define?
Well, we will define up to 400 loads. 400 loads. We find up to 400 loads, ranging from 100 loads to 400 loads. So it depends on what they sometimes you look at the gravity of the offense, or what you don't do, or your reaction to what you don't do. Because somebody can do something, you say, okay, I want me, I will stop. Right? Then you will make. But somebody can do other things, willfully do it. So that way we can go for the maximum on 400.
Okay. Thank you very much. Continue for stay with me inside the program in the head of station. The Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority with SLRSA. The program SLRSA Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority with the reach you from SLBC television and the radio as well. Television channel 24 inside MAKENI City. And with Facebook page as well, where you watch me live. And of course, the radio now 88.1 FM inside MAKENI City, inside studio. I still with title Sise, we're at the head of station. Now the Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority, MAKENI branch, and as well and with Abubakar Angel Kanu, we in the chairman, Motor Drivers Union, Bombali District, and as well, and with Mr. Kane. From the traffic department and the urban police division inside MAKENI City. Now, make I come to you, Mr. Kane. How normally police can look at this overspeeding? How normally the police can look at them?
Thank you so much, Mr. Moderator. As overspeeding and offense, police they look at, and anybody who commits a particular offense, they will investigate you. But like how may road superintendents say? Sometimes we knock in day, but then and then strategic point in the checkpoints, or you can like MB from MAKENI, for instance, you can be to patronize the level and day. The driver, you know, can't tell us about speed, but like a passenger with a concern with safety, you can raise alarm, another checkpoint, another MP to patronize. Say this driver for MAKENI or MAKENI, I want to know. You must carry that for 1 hour from Freetown to MAKENI, and they say overspeed. So, like, if anybody is not to carry, there is a concern to say this person overspeed, and any ready for testify to statement, we know we can't just say orally more, confirm. Because whenever we go to charge the driver in court, somebody else will in the day inside the motor car for day for back up the evidence against the driver saying this driver did over speed. So what will they do? With the cable of the motor car, with the driver, with this person, when I hears the alarm saying this person driver by the wall. So we're going to obtain statement from the driver, then from there, we'll take statement from the person who made the complaint or the concern as an evidence, then a witness. Because now the eyewitness will testify to me say, in this person is the one. So when we go to say the matter in court, the magistrate or whatever will call the independent someone, the eyewitness, or even the side of the motor car, will testify to us to prove indeed this person, now so it happened. So let's say they don't say in court. If they call me now for evidence, I can issue them, they will say yes. I've been on duty, which this person come when I pass for instance, the law of can report to me say, AUC 941 from Freetown to MAKENI na 1 hour. And during this course, you know they check for gallop, and then they check for speed bump, and then they check for anything, just the canon. Now he can report. You see how you pass, you explain. Come in, I don't want to the witness, except explain. Come in, they find the driver, they find them. Or they remind them, they remind them. So we go through that process.
So what you mean say they define the driver and define them? What do they define?
They define the driver committed the offense. Magistrate define them. They left the discretion of the magistrate for fine and not for fine. So as long as there is evidence against that particular driver there.
So how many witnesses will be certify and say we don't get good evidence for making to pursue this matter to court?
You don't need to forget everyone is sufficient. As long as the will there, the willingness of the individual who testifies indeed me at this side and I sit and I ready. Right. One is enough. Okay, if you get above one, no problem.
Mr. Kane, let me look at this angle. Now this person don't can testify. How many days, weeks, or months they take now before ever now find this case to court?
One thing, we get 2 ways to investigate issues. Yeah. We now get 2 ways to investigate issues. We get the MTR aspect. We get the RTA aspect. Now when I say MTR aspect, I'm not to traffic report. I have the MTR. When I say RTA, and the Road Traffic Act, that is the accident aspect, and that's how the RTA. When you talk about MTR, you pass the streets. This Mr. Engineer and driver senior chairman, it is a the McDonald license, you know the license. Oh, Olam, within a 30 minutes or 1 hour, long time to make reports. As an example, si you have somebody who drive from to car, you know the license. We hold you within 30 minutes or 1 hour, long time to make reports. So MTR cases, the longest time will take within 1 hour. The longest time. And it no needs independent witness. Or say any independent witness, no. We're seeing how we go about it. When they pull you over, if you did right, when they pull you over to park you. Good morning, sir, Mr. Babe. I'll pursue your license, sir. They say, I'm not a license. Or I'm not a license now. But bear in mind, one particular will qualify any driver or rider for me to play go inside your motor car for me get a valid driver license. That's the qualifying to come on it. When you don't get that, if you left an house, but you get also for instance, you get away left an house, you have been disqualified. Because you just like when you're gonna find for the boss. You will not go left into class house, you say the boss, go to the boss route. You don't know what the boss, so you waste the rest of the day. So one particular qualifying for right or driver license. Alright, who pull you over, who pass, you get license at? You say no, I'm not license, or I get an house. When you get an house, you left him, you drive. You fail for police license for inspection on demand. Because the time demand for man is you know, they show me up. So it's an offense. But why you get an also? But because the time I ask you, maybe give me it's an offense. Alright? Then if you don't get it at all, that license will have 2 offenses to go because you don't get that. Then they will have a license. They will not cover by third party. That won't be one. So in MTR, just one advice to know. RTA like to take time.
Okay, before we come at the RTA, let me talk much about this MTR because you talk about if, like for example, people like just say, like, last night me license, you didn't have a phone. No, can accept that as well if somebody presents and somebody.
Yes. Yes, but there's a clause.
So it's not the clause really.
Alright. People then they sometimes they fake license for themselves. They fake up for themselves. The perceived license, you show me like your phone. I watch you face, I watch the license within the day. I want to say a match. Because you know, you know license, you don't say license, that's what kind of license. Let's say for instance, you take engineer your license. Because na phone in day, this is not going to be inspector fine. You present your business license, and you watch out, one over 1 hour. Because not on face the day. Or when there is a doubt, I can make you himself, I will fire you, I won't you for bringing license down. For ascertain, what is showing that we flying down. Because all about what we look out for, let there be no fraud. But when we say in person, we can more happy over that I will say on phone. Because phone, as somebody snapper. Because the way you snap, I don't clear outside. If you want to get a camera, to see difficulties with the green cam, so let me to advise the driver that say, before you get on a phone, get on your hand. Because the phone camera, the full camera, they clear. You will snap out the camera now, the phone is not clear. You go and check on the show, the police or the warden receptacle tell you say, this license I'm not going to read out because the camera is not clear. So for control.
Alright, do you know tell me what is NTR? Now let me let information what is RT. How can I begin the investigation?
RT now something like road crash. Alright? When road crash get to happen, it can take time. Because one, you get for involving property, you get for involving motorman, as the case may be. Okay? Like for instance, what happened along this road few weeks ago. Inside there 9 people that died. Yes. We just want to check that days there. It's about 2 weeks. Consider matter, it will take time. Because it didn't happen today, you rush for criminal court. Because even the victim when they involve a public statement, you never get a public statement. You never go draw plan. You hear the driver ask how it indicates how the thing happened. So they will tell you say, Naya reach, the tire fire, I strong, I go park here now, the motor leaves so you so, you go forward. Only indication is for the plan. For interpret to me as how the accident happened. That plan was something they tell me. If you say two motor in the collide, that plan, who will ask me on the accident on that plan, and they tell me, and the two motor will have the order. What's a good rock plan? No, I don't argue this way. If engineer, for instance, and the chairman, and the high respect one, what the measure and what I drive, I mean, the measure in name. So you know that thing. But the measure in name regularly because in a driver.
Now you guys for measure because
and if engineer, now a driver they will control one vehicle. Other person they can say they will control one vehicle. We will go for the scene because there have always been disagreements sometimes between them. This is not to go back you. And then I said to go back you. When there is disagreement between the two drivers, we will reach them. Upon questioning, first question we ask him there, engineer, whose side you be there? Whose position on this road? Whose side you be there? When see that man now? Engineer will say, I will see on this side, which side to go to, and also for instance, the road is. I will see on I say another road. Alright? Then, who see that man another road? Whose side will become getting crash? They will tell you say, who can't get the crash, who's at this table there? Just an example that you understand this is what they tell God. Alright, you look at them, the distance from that door and the distance from outside there, and this is how the crash happened. Which one long passing from you? Look at it from that door to this table, a far. From here to that table, a short. That is tell you say, that person will get to that door for come to this table, and the person will then have to go to that one there, you run past this one. Alright, that is that person will the other. Possibility they see in that cause because the speed where they come and I match person. Give an example where just for that started I'm not you follow because the distance from that door from here and the middle of this between on this table, the other far they are short. The next is that person. It be the wall. That's this one. That one. The number two is to look at. And in particular, because we get to something about point of impact. What's the point of impact? Who shall really the collision take place? And the road divided into two. Alright? Now, when model road they are now, when they're able, with the Ghana white line all the time. So, by right, the road is divided into two, and forget that white line. Then we'll see you portion inside of the, you know, come up to that white line, the other portion. But everywhere you know the day, when they drive, when they decide to tar. The tar, where they put tar, I mean, make it all together. They put one side first. When they put tar, they put one side. When they go say, they can't look at the books. When you watch, go there, go watch and they go. If you went line all day, they say there's a line. That's how they put. Instead of getting online for yourself. If you don't believe, we come out.
No, I don't say all land there.
Just if you don't see the line, when you don't see the line, when they be like, just watch for yourself and see how they put the tag. The tag didn't get line for yourself. Who divide the way they do. So then also when they put tag, they don't put the tag together. They put first one lane first, then go. Later they can put the other lane and go. And how do they go? They make division for yourself. Alright? So if engineer they come on, for instance, MAKENI they go through town. Engineer on the right hand side, they go. So when they come on from town, they become MAKENI. If they are on the left hand side. So if you, this pollution we talk about now, if you happen to engineer in your sack, automatically they're not making tell you say engineer on the right path. Because on the right hand side, and then pollution take place. And when you go, you maintain your lane. Alright, so maintain your lane. And when you come on your lane, go meet the other opponents in your lane, automatically you don't go final. Alright? But most cases again, we say fatality not happen, fracture not happen.
So what do you mean by fatality? What do you mean by fracture? We want all the one.
Fatality now is like what's supposed to die. Not fatality.
People can die.
Yes. It's supposed to die, not fatality. Then fracture, you get handball, football, you know, something like that. Then a fracture. That's the whole many. But as soon as you die, the whole many again. So in most cases, fatality is not happening. Don't say that the machine no more, they don't get problem. Perhaps, common understanding will come between the two drivers. If they meet with, say, well, me I don't go back again with car, me I want to go making with car, in their assets. When you go making with car, who's a key asset? As long as nobody knows that make, but you know, I want to tell them that slide damage, and we not to agree for myself. Because we the police don't forget anybody case. As long as person don't die, person don't get fracture, we know the two drivers will agree for settle a problem. Then we are able to solve on having to listen to them. But what side they? We say person die, we really listen to say we don't talk. Because we person in life, now we walk over their life within a government here. And also body die, now we make case. Private crash. So we the police don't like to settle that kind of case today. I mean most of the time from saying the family member will not say, I know one case again is that they send the case in court. But because we the police don't like to sit on that matter. The only issue we will like to sit on now, the put that explanation. The two drivers that get pollution, nobody will die, nobody will get fracture, they decide that they make them to for themselves, or one person decides that they're going to be all opponent to car, we can listen to for that.
Alright, thank you very much. Continue for stay with me inside the program in Mr. Kane from the Urban Police Division, the Traffic Department. The program is SLRSA. We can see a Road Safety Authority wiki reaching SLBC Television Channel 24 and the radio as well 88.1 FM inside MAKENI City. Every Thursday, 7 to 8 o'clock na next week. You always bring a Campton and name na Simeon Babeko. Ma asking you Mr. Kane from the Urban Police Division, the Traffic Department, and as well, and even the Chairman, Drivers Union, Mobile District, and as well the head of station, now the CIO Road Safety Authority, SLRSA, MAKENI branch. Now, make I come to you, Drivers Union Chairman. Plenty accidents already happen within the district. And other side itself in the country and more driver than they expect say beaucoup life in go. I can be accident, but beaucoup life in no go. Because one car waiting they take, no car on the way we take them kind of passenger a day. So most times that the driver then can get pressure on some of the issues because when they say overspeeding until we know at all. Even when you look at the word speed when an SPEED, according to my knowledge and say stupid people encounter alone. You get this particular angle where we talk about this overspeeding. Now, you as a chairman, which you don't foresee say this thing when it happen beside you.
Thank you, moderator. Thank you, listeners. And we the drivers there, because they talk for me alone, and they talk for all we the drivers there. Overspeed, not only born fine picking, and even when you don't land driving, the boss, he can already tell you speed, you need to pay. Then if the boss don't tell you, even you go back for take license, before they give you license, they cheat you. then they can still advise you before they legalize you. See, speed, not you know they pay. Speed, not you know they born fine people. Some of we, okay, listen now. Some of we, the moment when they tell me, when they lecture with they talk already. And they cut inside the place. As we left this room, we talk, all what they teach me, when at the master Sabi, when they Sabi the road. The road, it is speak, but it left to you. What the master Sabi there, when they get the road, they teach you. The road can talk. What was the road now more? Anybody who tells you road now more, tell us in a big land. Road they talk. Like why they say road they talk. Some people there they look doubt. Who say road they talk, and you they come up from here, you go about 1 mile, 2 miles, you not meet road signs. That sign where they need to, then signs they already put through. Now the road they talk and the voice they don't want to be. But we can get some stupid mortal man there. Where we see, when they can say stupid, that they can die per speed. Because the road don't tell me, see, but from yard to yard, now so kilometers for run. But you look at that sign, the people say,
Now what they say?
not for me. And it can cause them casualty there.
So when we look at the area of now being a disciplinary person, because you know the chairman, before Motukade left now for Gokono, you get that man they say for supersede Motukade, where you overlook, he say no, I don't want this. Where they want, they call an interpretation. What did you do for make at this? You say help for saving life and properties. Make at this overspeeding. You go wipe them off. Or you know you wait back say for you do something, you say you did as a chairman.
Well, let me see, inside this small post statue, the master Sapi then called me to a meeting. We almost see door in office. They advised me, they still they remember me. See, no left over speed. And after the normal teach me that the normal advice me, still I don't let door, I not see door. Me say per grab. Around then 5 o'clock, like what they talk to me so I get as one bag slippers in the office. I pack past 10 Mutkade, who driver no get driving license. I say this Mutkade will go there, they put it somewhere. But who they feel bad? Okay. And I did not I did meet passenger, I did tell passenger there because I don't buy 2 phone the one left in my office. The SIM only them printing number. When they give passenger there, then ticket when they issue, before that phone number they did. If in case of driver, you overspeed, you call for that number there. As he called this room, he is giving the vehicle in a registration number. Where he come with the car trainer.
But what if in case this driver they wrong, they say to call the advisor in the listen, they will call the number. How will now going to start sending a better list will come and down, maybe they can call, we'll talk about the driver.
Well, if the passenger don't call that one day, we and the driver will not get business again. Now we and the traffic they get business. Or if the driver don't left MAKENI, if the passenger don't call, you say they didn't find loan shark, straight away we call loan shark or we call my 38. For me, they will track her.
Alright. Chairman, when we look at the area of where you say you get past how many bags of slippers where they hold from a company driver there, and as when you pack Motukade, they say get up to 10 or above Motukade where you don't park because of the attitude of the drivers the way you say they need a grief for police license. How do you work with the road safety corps and that of the CLM police?
Well, me and them will work hand in hand. Because if I intercept driver in Nobby at the corner of the road, then passionately already left the road. Now we and them will speak. And I will say, we and them will all come together. And we and them will work together.
So how this can happen? How you can do it on a daily basis or every weekend or maybe midweek you go then check the app or talk to the drivers and tell them about it. Because most times what can create more problem for we in this country in this overspeeding. And we not get that kind of one day they say we driver for 1 hour a month.
And not even for say I dey put am by week, because me know who start what a man be with the drivers there. We dey think about stubbornness. Who can force? If they see policeman, they will need an education MP. If they only for 1 minute run, as you don't bring, I don't left you, or you send in a court, you come on, you don't go pay. As I left you, I will come to order before they reach a checkpoint. So, you know, say we not stubborn people there. And anything was stubborn, you just start like creature. And creature, the only way for control as we do by liquor. Liquor came, let me see yes, what you do so bad. The internet me. I see them people me. Like yesterday, they not one operation. And now me first one, I advise them. When they deny, they know what pass before. When they charge, they carry me court. That's what they call me. Yes. Now I say no, you not call me. I say me, which government is, and in the and in facing. I say na people now. Now you make me at that point advise you now. I be giving old now before I balance now the bypass. If you bypass, you go forward. Not to the chairman in business. Because if you didn't back, what you really advise you take up to go and really go forward before. So this I can do every day.
Right. Oh, Chairman, how from the motor car the way you say you don't put on a cost toilet itself, the slippers the way you don't take, which to me I think say, and even see Alena the way they watch you and self the way they listen to you in a radio, we all know say, now a very good thing too. This a round of applause to you for making at least you do them kind of work there on behalf of this Gallon police and that of the road safety corps. So let me look at another angle that then motor car they are making committed crime, they already in case they can come in the office. How you say can handle them in case they are with your company driver there?
Well, moderator, who then case they will commit me? Who get one thing? Who they look you, really call money. They deprive you, who say for go guys. They pack down with cardi for the day. You need to get your hands on what? That if you go like host, if you play the room molest you, the room says they balance you, because why you get your money, you go to get this thing with family. If you meet up the embarrassment, they 110, 210, tomorrow you must change your habit.
Thank you very much. Continue to be inside the program. In name Abubakar Angel Kanu, we in the chairman Drivers Union Bombali District. The program at SLRSA, Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority are working reaching SLBC Television Channel 24 and the radio as well 88.1 FM inside MAKENI City. And you still get opportunity for watching our Facebook page in SLBC MAKENI. We will always link up the program. So now, my name is Simeon Babikoloma inside studio. I still there with the head of station, we na title CC, na the Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority, we na SLRSA MAKENI branch, and as well very close to me on the left hand side, in name na Abubakar Angel Kanu, Chairman, Drivers Union, Bombali District. Very close to her, na Mr. Kane, we represent the traffic department, na the Gobane Police station. Now, when I come to you, head of station, you don't tell me so many things about this particular overspeeding, you don't give advice, you don't talk some things that most times we can do as an authority. We don't see plenty life the way they go inside this country now because of this too much overspeeding. And we speed too much, there is no way we will control that vehicle because we don't get any kind of the way we will man the affairs, say, well, I don't want too much, this particular speed now, I don't get to an alarm and speed, we will have to say, or la jump lane and go on the other lane. And this country way we go there small to we jump from one point to go on the other point and wish you would not go to now. So most times when we look at this area of overloading, we don't talk plenty about overspeeding. I don't know if putting there as union chairman you get anything else for say to party towards that really first before ever we talk about this overloading.
Yeah, well, I want to say thanks to Angel. You know, it's very much explicit on what then they do as drivers union.
You don't mind the help you with this particular English and this explicit, but the other one they really
okay. Well, able for giving clear one, make we all understand that to lower time for saying what they do as drivers union. You know, and that's how they try part for see that their own membership become people the way they behave well on the road. And if we report die today on road accident, it's all about the driver and also the vehicle. If the driver is good and the vehicle also is good, I think say accidents is difficult for them to happen. But now when the driver not good and then the vehicle also contributes, then it's bound for the accidents happen. So in they play the part of making the driver good. And I think a good direction again, we pray that you continue. And also let not forget about training. Sometimes draw them to brother, train them. I think you go a long way back. And that's I just want for Art to do that. Yeah. Then the SLB also we read the notice of volunteering. We don't open minded to many things as to how they investigate accident scene. And a lot of people sometimes say, "I'm get this." And when accidents happen, police they ask without they know the accident, then they can't measure. Because if you say the answers plenty, every passenger they help you driver. Every passenger they help you driver. That is always common. What are they around vehicle? And then our driver they don't go wrong. Here the passenger they have about begin shout at the other one. How you say make sure it's a drive so they forget to say that they don't driver they don't wrong. At one time of days around motor car, what interest it happen? They go the driver they do wrong, no driver. They do wrong. And the other driver, he be so careful, but because he's so careful, he have that accident. But the driver, the passenger will be able to release the vehicle. Then they will do the passing the driver, the other driver. Look at that, so how you make it? This is what kind of things. But out to go on the way, then the driver, the passenger at the back, they come back to the house, then they say, no, driver, why don't we talk to that man, you don't know the road. You don't see that? So the driver is beginning for caution now. You will take caution on the way. And this is where they make us a friend. I say, we are not good enough for cities. As I saw that here, we lack on driver, passengers. Passengers always should left for back the driver. Even the driver will be wrong with the back. I said, but we forget that we will laugh the day inside me. If anything wrong, I will laugh and they go so far. I said, but if I want to don't tell them the truth. Now, Mr. Driver tell the driver, I said, Mr. Driver, as a driver, I said, if you're not careful, the next step onto the beach, I think left. We know the left way, I say, you really left me. Who they take on our car with me. As if you deny try it back. Huh? So, if you listen to that, I mean, the driver, I know say these people say, I don't know people don't, I say, fine. Thank God you don't know you good organ people. And you driver always say, drive vehicle, you get from know that the passenger they carry, you can carry any kind of people. They are precious lives. You can carry minister, you can carry president, you can carry so many other good people in the society. Business people, you are so for now you go by carelessness, their lives and they will perish. Hey, that's how they will go through. Last year somebody didn't tell me, I said, they don't go now, they don't go meet the angel in the heaven. Islam tells me that it was an accident. What's it mean? And I was also saying, when I'm going to ask them, what's it mean? I don't know how to explain. But it's serious. You go at a time when they don't expect you, not so. Because heaven has a preparation for everybody. They will prepare for you. They prepare for you. They all of a sudden, so tell your preparation every starts then the should not come. And we ask you, how comes? What's happened?
On time you did.
On time you left. And then we ask you, the angel will begin to put you under pressure. And for that, you begin to tell them. And I tell you, it's not the other one will go, the one begin come in. This one, like that, command will be bounced that way. So, heaven and earth, for dangerous for some time. Because the other one they make, when they go talk now, when you don't cause them death, they don't time to death. That's why they go cry before you. They will cry against you. The Bible also makes you for all know that when you shed innocent blood, the innocent blood, they cry to God. What is it? Cain and Abel, and the Bible, Cain and Abel, this is that. When Cain killed his brother Abel, God came and said, your brother and blood, they cry to me. So you see, if you kill innocent blood, most of the blood, they cry. So drivers, you have to be careful. Not say, oh, accident. When tomorrow they will call accident, say, crash. When we say crash, now something where you avoidable, now something where you go able for avoider, now something you go for preventer. I mean, they call it crash. They avoid that one accident because normally there's only pattern accident. Accident are really unforeseen incidents, events. No, but there's no accident. Now something where you sometimes you don't plan that. Because if you don't see this road, MAKENI road, it's tight, and you get control and the road again so many cops, it's not too broad. All of that, the other traffic they there for the car. They either go wrong, they go speed 120 kilometers per hour, and they start off for sure. They live for art on top of the river. What you don't believe for offend you? Not you don't already believe offend you? Because they won't already tell you, say, me whole speed when they take now at 80 kilometers per hour. And you say, no, if you go 100, if art on top of the 100, you go. You don't know offend you? So anything happen now, you go and they get an accident. No, it was planned. Then they go to one and say, now crash. So you know that don't forget about this one always accident. Now crash. And that's why police, I don't think we don't say that when you go commit an accident, you go crash into another vehicle, then they investigate you. And if they find you say you wrong, then they charge you in court. Why may they not let you say you got an accident? They charge you in court. And when court go find you guilty, now where you don't go so? A lot of them they don't keep them because of that kind of reckless driving. And reckless driving, it constitutes to accidents. You know they care. You don't want to know how they want them. You know, just take you passing that go, do how many laps, and then out in the ground, 2 laps, that's all. That a walk out, you go back and take it. Can you imagine? Because so you take that kind of hurry. You want to move from Freetown to MAKENI, 1 hour, 30 minutes. It's terrible. Really, really terrible. So we get from there, like when they talk so, we hope that they view and then they listen. That is not plan.
In the area of this overloading, what do you get for key and advice to drivers then? More especially the drivers then, because at most times these overloading business are create problem because of you take 2 nets, 3 nets. Yes, sir.
Let God bless you. You know, now other very important thing I want to touch on overloading. Hey, it is very, in fact, a norm, I will call it a norm for drivers. So drivers is not getting capacity yet. Can you imagine? Not getting capacity that are overloaded.
What do you mean by a norm?
A norm, not a pattern now that you accept.
You don't inside the system.
Inside the system. If you not be sure, it don't work. That is how I know. Like pattern now. Agent now should really testify to that. You know, the capacity of a vehicle, not say for taxi, there's more carry. Now 4. Now 4. And 4 there. 1 at the front. No, sir. 5. When you want to go, so they go 6. So they go 7. And that's what kind. And we start making blood more if you get small skin people. Oh, when I want to have a Chris like that. And then they not be happy when they get supposed to get big body. I'm not happy. I don't see why one driver or one people don't come. No one they get money and down back down there. Okay, my cat, but as a because almost like you are that is almost I'm 2 years ago. But these are the things. So overloading are the kind of thing where they just leg for you. They cannot move their vehicle if you not get them. They say they call it the capacity. Well, we are going to read in capacity, men are having 5. 4 there, 1 front. But then I have 6, 7, they say that capacity. So it's not.
So what you can do now? Now as we take it, what you can do now?
Now tickets. Who they share the ticket there? I think they want the game. So they play with the game with them now. Who they share the ticket for you? This can go to also. You number 1 for who watch the game today. That is very serious.
So what is that because of this ticket?
But we're not doing as I say. We go up to 400. Yes, it depends on how you see you. How you go. The kind of offense because I'm not in some man road rate. Some man actually don't people talk them, they go back load on top. Then cars they are, they don't make them for you. Then you carry up passenger. I'm talking carry passengers. But then you see they don't make they don't make space there for carry goods. So in there they don't make them put load on top, they tighter. Oh, we talk that kind of way from you. I remember one time we left Freetown, one would carry load, some kind of load. Now then Mazda, the load, overload, the load, the high pass the vehicle itself in the height. What do you have to do? You invite a guy inside the office to make a shoe. You pack him inside, The driver will then talk to him and say, no, it's okay, just park. We're not going to find him, not ticket, I'll just park. That kind of news you have to have. Only have to go for. You have to go. Maybe you think for that news or later. That motor carry back from England and take the joke and be spinning all over the room. The motor carry spinning the whole over the room. When you come and move the car over there, all that all the time. Now so that this is what for it happen to you. Because Lord will show you how dangerous for overload vehicle. where they were on vehicle, they mark the exact forces upon that vehicle, where the carrying capacity of that vehicle, they overload. Then I say overload. You know what I'm saying? I said, so, but you don't know, because the vehicle, the emotion, you know, you dey feel say that road dey not get any impact on you. I said, let me push it back. When you went to my one place, just for 1 hour, see what you can cause. See what you can cause. I said, and when you run that vehicle, so that weight the way this vehicle don't carry so far. What if they carry on the road? Now the road, and they carry that weight, not in vehicle anymore. Because they also call aerodynamic friction take place. That is some science business. But when you go on the road itself that they carry the weight. That's why we see roads are very tight. Roads are very tight. And whatever they call, just like this week already, make sure you see dig back carry on what is it because of the weight of the load where they carry. And that aerodynamic system where they take place at the road, the exact force on that vehicle, on that road, the run and also the damage. By 10 minutes, if you are road for use for 15, 20 years, we are not for use for 10 years.
Okay, thank you very much. Continue to stay with me inside the program in title of CC, head of station, SLRSA, MAKENI branch. Now, I come to you, the police, Mr. Kani. How on yourself you look at this overloading business we have with drivers and riders?
Thank you very much again, Mr. Moderator. First of all, I want to thank you all for the leadership of the police in this particular region. I want to begin from the former DIG, where Mr. Air Samadia. Basically, we be allowed something from him. And the present AIG Mr. Victor Williams, they get similar policing style to the former DIG. In a sense, where the traffic or the one for embark on operations, it call the parties involved. Tell us say A, B, C, and D, not good for all, not for one person, for all as a nation. And what you can tell this, Mr. Angel here is the chairman, to be a witness. Overloading that whole refinance into Winomore with the partner with the road safety, with the driver's union, with the bike riders union, over the finance. Presently, as we speak, there is a memo, message, because sometimes the layman down there don't look at memo. There is a message from police headquarters, who are traffic secretariats and central. Alright, who don't release now. They get targeted areas. The targeted area in the areas are in a prone area for road crash, where the layman call accident. Targeted areas. We MAKENI said they inside targeted areas and MAKENI maybe lock on day 91 day, Mashaka day, Lunge day, to measure what few. We are there in the targeted areas. And I don't want to targeted area then because they see the area and they due to overloading or overspeeding, crashing happen. Regularly. We also get recently 9. We don't die by crash. We recently don't get up to 12 to 13. We don't die by crash. And we're in a carrier. So through this, there's a memo we call message for the layman to understand who will begin the operation yesterday. And before we begin this operation yesterday, we don't hold meetings, the DTO and team called the driver's union and the office. Mr. Jacob be a witness. We engage them on this particular. Before we don't even also send the message for cancel. We engage them before this message they come. Next thing I want to talk to that is overloading and overspeeding. We engage them on that. After 3 days, now get a message from traffic secretariat. Now Freetown on the same thing, so we were back on patrols, highway patrols. Then I will level for 6 and we'll take up MAKENI now. Tell go and boundary to where we shall. To the patrol. We will return back. You can say we go between boundary between them and Boka. We will return back. Then we get the rest of the day and the finance. And you say, indeed, the directives which Secretariat give me to director in place. A lot of vehicles in the way they plan on this road. Because if they load, if you see them, they have to go. And thank God the patrol is successful yesterday. But before we get that patrol again, the present AIG will come again to a drawing board with the driver senior, including with partners, so that the road safety. We engage them back say, this is a message we don't come. The best way to get clean now is to educate you and tell you the after effect. Who will do this, what will be the after effect? The person, me, what did I do? All of me get to now. Something will come, I begin implementing and not tell you now. Tomorrow, someone will go up to me in the office. He said, I'm not man. So before you go meet me, I'm telling you, go to the meeting or you may be busy, I don't want to talk to you. And then we don't move can on our office this morning. That the present AI is telling now. So we go to the driver's office. Memo don't come, message don't come. For tell me about and say, if we're back on highway patrol, overloading, overspeeding, if I arrest them presently. And when I arrest them, they will charge in a court already tickets. And the meeting was successful with the driver senior. The meeting was successful with the bike rider senior. Because we only go on one side. Without the bike rider, and the person and bike rider senior, of course, they were engaged. They were at the driver senior. And it was successful. So yesterday, we charged series of driver tickets. Series. Into 1, into 2, into 3, into 4, into 5, into 6, 7. Alright, series of drivers charging our cost yesterday. Then tickets, because me and I was doing yesterday. 11 good tickets. Because we open partner. We know what we want to charge, we don't want to charge. Then certainly for who say indeed, we are very patrol, then the issue is yes. And then we got issue yesterday. And it was a very good one. And after the meeting, we don't want to driver senior. I make one understand say the chairman again called the executive, so I don't start with higher. This message, go try to implement it now. If anybody will after this meeting, the meeting don't talk to now. You go overload to overspeed the volume, maybe handle it. That's my understanding. Instead declare that. And to be honest enough, since all the operation, say yes, I took off. Chairman never call nobody. Say they don't be driver now, they don't be this and no. Because before the operations, we don't indicate so, don't tell them. And you're not going to be too real anymore. You can't drive us from various parts. From various parts. I remember I they call somebody from Kabbalah, they call the chairman from Kono, they call the chairman, no, this place, how do you call this place? Ogini, call it back. No, Kamia. The business from Kamia was there. They call them area because people in the other areas, where they can in district side in the corner. So they say the message will remain to ignorant drivers and no more. May we cut across to people the way they can in your district when a driver. So we're so happy for that. Because for some people there, they don't limit them to your own drivers. But in open up for invite other drivers from outside the district. Alright? So I was so happy for that. And indeed, now ongoing process.
Well,
because one would totally frown at this is the way they happen. And one for if accident happens, let me people know that again.
Well, we will hope and pray that the thing will continue. So, what will be your final message now for today inside this particular program?
My final message for today, because we'll continue for talk, but for today, the final message today, please, drivers, if you want to get problem with you, overspeeding, overloading, they are not for the water. You will load 5 BM, 4 BM inside car, 3 before or 4 before back inside car. They are all left. Even if you don't put load up in motor car, but as long as you get 3 before, or you get 4 before, or you get 4 BM, or you get 5 BM inside car, before you now overloading that they will charge you. An example the day yesterday, the one goes there, yesterday up to 9 will pay, then I'm losing. Because they remind some of the yesterday, up to 9 day. So before all the from this week, you go pay fine. Until you go find 1,000. Until you find 1,500, it depends on the decision of the magistrate. You put it down and go to other time. So please, do your available now. Vehicle owners, you must talk to the drivers there. Say, do your how they give you. Now daily they survive. No make carelessness for the men and all this saying that, or they give ticket, one will be okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Mr. Kane. Now I'll come to you, Mr. Chairman. You already not talking about overloading and set the final message. You may hear the driver there.
Yes, moderator. I tell what I tell the master Sabi where Sabi the road will tell me. Like the traffic are waiting they talk in all line. They call me before the memory come on. The AIG put in team, they move. We only from all go meet there. Then I move them meet me. And I call all the drivers there, all the district drivers there. I said, when I come look and listen, what they can't tell me. Instead of I cancel the one me listening, I won't tell me. Say, I call the beginning, I will start a man talking a lie. I make a call the all who's done at the wall. Then he gave me the message. And she will go ahead and read this. After the wrong move, I call them back to meeting, una purpose meeting. I advise them, Adi, what you don't feel for so month, no go make them go only go spend since all money go spend in order for do them, you go suffer back. Una law avoid what they say, law avoid speed, law avoid for overload. I say, that small document for the doing a professional driver lesson. I say, but when I look at it, I haven't gone anything. It is a small zoom where they go to say in a professional. Policemen are not professional. They say, I don't police. You know, when I go in a policeman, go give me, you go wear uniform and I say, for go that's police, you know the way. But we the drivers there, in the common I have the license, and like in America, if you use that license, you're not professional driver. Oh, it's a government only for me. I would say, a good thing.
Okay.
So they are paying. I still the big una the drivers there. Law maintain, law avoid overspeed, law avoid this overload. Because the people only defend them or only buy them with kaya. Now, good luck can get to. If they see man go control and something million, they go buy one green property. Then you for good on inside seconds. You know how long you don't strain the families there. If you're not only take you go be rules. It didn't get order here apparently. Also don't overload. Because if you're not 3 rules, now one big person in the car for car rental. Since you get 2 people in there. And also they wrong. So they people only put them on there, they buy them with car. Now good that they get for me. So they are not doing the good way. No take us in the clean out. They are big. When the drivers there, when a lot take what they tell me.
Alright, thank you very much, Amina, the chairman, Drivers Union Bombali District. Now let's come to your head of station. What will be final message for today?
Well, the final message, I want to thank everybody for holding on patient for listening to me. And I believe see whatever was saying today, it will go down well to everybody. You will already explain to other persons. See, this I really talk on radio or they talk on television. By that way, I should go for disseminate road safety for we all. Because usually the passenger when they see on a vehicle know to do that. You should get right for caution the driver when they see on the over speed. Because if you don't know, you don't talk, then that driver they left over speed, tell something will happen to their lives. No, not like that. Should be you said the passenger now we get this time I will watch what was the driver not over speed. No matter how the distance they now we still reach to time because as long as I'm not taking a journey, when I will still reach.
Yeah, you better for letting each late then go to late.
I go to late now, naturally. To my agent they will ask you why you come up. That kind of day. So don't be just be cautious. Yeah.
Who saying that will be minister we see that?
This is the only people I say. Angel will not grow. But this is very serious. We are always taking it as a gospel, as a grand message, because we get for saving we lifestyle. There, and that will be for we for save lives. And no man go to get tickets or police a charge go court. If we all behave well, I believe that ticket and go charge in a court, that would be so much. But when not they behave well, that's why sometimes you see tickets they come, charging go to court they come on.
Alright.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. In title, Sise in at the head of station at the Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority SLRSA inside MAKENI, and as well very close to me in Ibra Abubakar Angel Kanu in at the chairman Drivers Union Bombali District. Close to Abubakar Angel Kanu in Hamed Kane, we na the JPO crime na the Obane Police Division na the Traffic Department. Family na so I want to take with them for being a consider of this particular program. We na SLRSA we don't reach you from the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation Television Channel 24 inside MAKENI City and the radio as well 88.1 FM inside MAKENI City. Remember say this program will meet you again same time next week na SLBC Television and the radio as well. Before I go make a tell plenty thank you to the 1 week you already serve as my cameraman for this particular program. In name na Slrsa, and of course thank you to the executive producer of this particular program. In name na Alfred Sinetheronga. Me we always welcome this program to my name na Simeon Babekoma. So till next time, wanna thank you and continue for the SLBC Television, Yupani, not another region.